The world is shifting. The world has shifted. The economic powers have divided. The power shift is coming. We are about to have the Asian Federation, where the Asians will have their own economies. The Americans and Europeans will have their economy. Soon we'll have the Arabs Federation, where they will have their own economy. Africa seems to be left out. The continent is left out, will be left out. The economic shift is here. The Brics economic wars versus the United States and the Europe economy. The times are shifting. The times are now. In the meantime, the region of Ukraine, there's a conflict. And that's initially a European issue. And it has now evolved into a new general unacknowledged phase of events around the world, which is revealing in this geographic spread and aims. This has morphed into a global economic war. The economic war that has been there for years. It's been building up. We're about to have multipolar economic structures that are within our reach. They've been here, they've been building for years. They've been building for years. It has morphed into a global war, economic wars. Which has been pitting the United States against the rest of the world. It is essentially demanding tributes from its allies and from those it has once forsaken, the United States. There are those it's been monitoring, there are those it's been shielding, such as the European Union and compliance with its wishes from the Brics nations. Some of the Brics nations have not fully agreed, but the union moves on. It carries on until they find the right structure to strengthen what belongs to them. The Asian countries are now on a journey to unite themselves, and others have chosen Russia and China as their leaders, and others have viewed Brics as their enemy, as much as Brics has viewed other country that's been oppressive against other countries as the enemy. In the meantime, Ukraine has become sidelined in a global struggle for economic dominance. However, the US appears not to be getting all its own. It doesn't seem to have been getting all its own way in this matter right now. The stages of conflict that have been appearing in this world, Ukraine has been the stage right now, as much as in the past. In the past, it was Afghanistan and other nations that have been the face and the stage of difficulty and problems. Greetings, Lolo. I'm speaking about the matters of the global matters, the Brics versus the United States and Europe, the currency, the economic wars that we are experiencing here. And greetings, shout out to Ame Fayad. I hope I pronounced your name with respect and correctly. We are addressing the impacts of economic wars that the rest of the world is experiencing right now through the eyes of Brics and Ukraine. As I continue, although the Ukraine conflict has its origins in culture and basic military conflict, it changed in nature from being a small local civil war from 2014, using NATO as the united shield. The conflict has become a strange beast. It has become something else. With all the opposing parties denying they were involved in the direct conflict with Russia, when it comes apparent with both an economic and military terms, they were. That's what the world is going through, has been through. And the impact of European Union to date, the NATO allies have spent an estimated 50 billion euros per annum on supporting Ukraine, with additional costs from wherever they get them, especially to the European Union economy estimated about 1 trillion in the conflict of Ukraine, in the form of increased energy supply chain overheads as of mid-July 2025 as a result of sanctions. So this gives us the picture that these economic wars are the ones that will shape the future and are already shaping the future of this world. And the agreements of whichever country that decides to have a group that they will side with, others will side with the European Union and the Americans, and others will side with Brics. Only those who will betray these superpower countries will be left alone if they can't do things for themselves. They rather appreciate being alone out of the economy and to have weak economy within themselves. That's all I can give you, and thank you for tuning in. And I appreciate whatever effort you put, whether it's 1 second, 3 seconds of watching and listening. I hope this is how we learn from each other, because, hey, if I'm wrong, I'm waiting to be corrected, but that's the reality we live in right now. Thank you.